Hi and welcome. Come on in. My name is Christina Anderson and I would like to welcome you to my chemical-free home. So I am a gold leader with Young Living Essential Oils and I really want to share something that is close to my heart. About 4 years ago I became a Young Living member when my eyes were opened to the dangers of the chemicals that are in our everyday products. And I had a little baby and I didn't want to expose her little body to any more than she needed to be exposed to. So I got my premium starter kit. I started using oils. I learned all about that. I started learning about supplements, but you know what? You can use oils every day, you can use supplements every day, but if you don't stop exposing yourself to toxic chemicals everywhere you can, as many ways as you can, especially in your home, then your body has to fight so hard to stay above the wellness line. The Environmental Protection Agency says that of the 70,000 chemicals used commercially every day, 65,000 of them are potentially, if not definitely, hazardous to your health. That's a lot. And they're not doing anything about it. They know about it, and that's why it is up to you and to me to learn these things and become our own advocate and learn what we can use instead. From the moment a baby is born, more than 200 toxic chemicals can be found coursing through that little baby's veins. That breaks my heart. I did what I could to protect my little baby when I was pregnant, but I still know that it wasn't enough because I was still using what I can get at the drugstore and what I can get at the grocery store, and now I have learned better, so I'm here to help you. So I'd love to give you a tour of my chemical-free home. These are some of the ways that my family has drawn a line in the sand and stopped using the toxic things and replaced them with life-giving essential oil infused products. So first, let's head into the bathroom. So one thing my family has done is we have replaced our Bath & Body Works hand soap with a Thieves foaming hand soap. It does an amazing job cleaning your hands. It has all the properties of Thieves essential oil because it is in this hand soap, yet none of the toxic ingredients of synthetic fragrances and dyes and antibacterial ingredients and that kind of thing. So the foaming hand soap is at every single sink in our house, and we keep refills around, so you can get both of these at Young Living. One other change we've made is that we use the Thieves toothpaste and the Thieves mouthwash and the Thieves dental floss. So there's several toothpastes to choose from. I love the Thieves mouthwash. It has a good kick to it. It's nice and strong. But your oral care products are toxic. If you're getting them at the drugstore, if you're getting them at the grocery store, those ingredients are known carcinogens, known endocrine disruptors, known to mess with your brain. I'm losing the mind or losing the word, but you could stop using those and replace those with Thieves oral care products. So let's head in the laundry room. I'll show you how Young Living has your back there too. All right, so this is our laundry room, and one thing I love is the new Thieves laundry soap. It came out at convention a couple of years ago, and this little bottle is powerful. I used to get the big old giant things from Costco, but let me tell you, I am not disappointed in how this works. So I have a high efficiency washer. It works in both high efficiency and regular, and we use, that's probably even too much. We use less than this per load, and our clothes come out amazing. So this is going to, it's free from SLS dyes, petrochemicals, formaldehyde, phosphate, synthetic perfume, and optical brighteners, all of which are toxic ingredients that are found in your typical laundry soap. Now, when you go to the dryer, I love using dryer balls. So this is a great alternative to dryer sheets, and you can also have your clothes coming out customly, fresh and clean. So if something smells a little musty, I like to use purification on my dryer. If I'm washing my linens, I'll use lavender. If I'm washing clothes, I might put Stress Away on there. You have so many options, and the sky's the limit. So dryer balls are a great toxin-free solution to drying your clothes. Now let's head into the kitchen. Okay, so while I'm on the subject of laundry, I just have to talk about the Thieves household cleaner. One bottle does it all, and I am dead serious on that. So one little bottle makes 26 general purpose cleaners. one little capful into some water, and that works out to 76 cents a bottle. So where can you beat that price? You can't. So I mentioned laundry because I use this to pre-treat laundry stains. You can use it on everything. My sinks, my windows, my counters, my floors, my toilets, my laundry as I mentioned, even the dog. Like really, you can use it on everything. I use it on stainless, carpet stains. I mean, you can use it on everything. And it's one of those things that you can feel really comfortable using around your kids. Because if you are using your Clorox cleanup, your Pledge, your Windex, your Swiffer Wet Jet, all of that garbage that I used to have in my house, you are raising your indoor air pollution. You are causing all kinds of health problems for yourself and your family, and it's so unnecessary. When we have the Thieves Household Cleaner, it's an excellent product. You know what? Even before that laundry soap came out, I used to use a capful into my washing machine, and it was what I used in the laundry too. So if you have to get one thing and one thing only, start with the Thieves Household Cleaner. So there's some other things that I'd like to highlight that we have in our kitchen. First is the Thieves dishwasher powder. So I will admit it does not work in our house with our particular water type. It leaves a white film on our dishes. But I know people who absolutely love it. It smells fantastic, so it's definitely worth a try because the dishwasher detergent is typically not good. So one thing I do love is the Thieves dish soap. This is for hand washing. Again, a little goes a long way. It's free from SLS, dyes, formaldehyde, phosphates, and synthetic perfume, and it leaves your dishes sparkling clean. This stuff is amazing. So as you can see, I also have the hand soap here. When I bring my produce home, let me talk about produce. Even if you buy organic, it is cross-contaminated with chemicals from the other produce in the grocery store or that was in the truck before your organic load came. So the fruit and veggie soap is a really good option if you're going to be washing a whole lot of produce at the same time. So for example, when I get our apples home, I can put a capful of this into a bowl of water, soak the apples, and when I do this regularly, I notice that I don't have a fruit fly problem. Whereas if I don't do it and I just wash my produce as I go, I notice the fruit flies tend to accumulate. So it's a nice little side effect. Now, if you just want to wash one piece of produce at a time, then there's the fruit and veggie spray. Just a couple sprays, rub it in, rinse it off with water, and you're good to go. You can use this on the go. It fits in your purse. It's a carry-on size, and then just even for onesie-twosie things around your house. So some other products. These are some things I like to keep in my purse. They're basically with me all the time. The Thieves spray. This is good for purifying small surfaces. So like shopping cart handles, elevator buttons, bathroom door handles. Okay, potty training, this is your best friend. Spray those public toilets down with this stuff, and then you don't have to be grossed out when your little kiddo is touching them. Thieves waterless hand purifier. This goes on my kids before and after they go to the Sunday school at church. Before they go anywhere, after they go anywhere, we all use the hand purifier. This is in my car, in my purse. It goes with us everywhere. So these two things we don't leave the house without. Also the Thieves mints. It's a great way to get Thieves inside your little ones. My kids love the mints, so do I. It's really a nice way to freshen your breath and enjoy the benefits of Thieves Vitality Essential Oil. So, speaking of taking Thieves internally, a couple more things are the Thieves Hard Lozenges and the Thieves Cough Drops. Now the cough drops have a menthol action, so they're good for suppressing coughs, and it's an oral anesthetic. It can soothe a sore throat, relieve a cough, cool your nasal passages. It's very refreshing. But if you don't really have a painful sore throat or your nasal passages don't need cooling and opening, then the Thieves Hard Lozenges are a really good option. They're good for just kind of if you have a dry, scratchy throat and you just need a little bit of a freshener, or you know what, if you're on a plane and you want the benefit of Thieves when you're flying, or if you're somewhere crowded, pop a Thieves Hard Lozenge in your mouth, and then you're getting the benefit of Thieves, and it's also soothing to your throat at the same time. So, there's also Thieves wipes. I didn't grab those, but that's another thing you can use to just have as an on-the-go surface cleaner. So that's all I want to talk about today, but thank you for joining me in my chemical-free home. I hope I've given you a few ideas of ways you can toss the toxins and replace them with something that is oil infused, all plant-based, 100% natural, and actually going to infuse life into your life instead of the toxic chemicals. So thank you for joining me. Have a nice afternoon.